Did I just do a reset? Yes. Do I already need another one? Yes, absolutely. Hello everyone, my name is Dejahnique. Welcome back to my channel. Today I will be doing a reset and cleaning my apartment because it is quite actually a mess. You may be able to see there are things everywhere, as well as my Christmas tree is still up, and it's definitely at least a couple weeks, going on a couple weeks into the new year, so it's definitely time to take that down. I just have not really had time to do any of that just because I've been working. So we have the time. I'm gonna do it now. I will also say it is a little bit later in the day because I did have an ice skating lesson earlier today, which I do still have on my sticker from the class, but I had an ice skating lesson today, so that's what I did this morning. It's more in the afternoon, but it's definitely gonna get dark soon, so if the lighting changes, there we go. First, I am gonna start off by taking down my Christmas tree because that is like the one thing I feel like I absolutely need to get done today. Otherwise, who knows when this tree is gonna come down. It may stay up longer if I continue to prolong it. I've prolonged it long enough, so it is time to take it down now. Now I have finally gotten my Christmas tree down and my Christmas tree decorations. I'm gonna move on to my coffee table, and I will mention I did take down some of my Christmas decorations already. I just didn't take them all down just because I didn't have enough time to, so I kind of left the things that I didn't get done. I'm also going to be leaving these lights up. I do like to leave those up throughout the year because that's kind of my lamp in a way. Since I don't have an actual living room lamp, we use that as my lamp, so I don't have like the overhead lighting on. I'm gonna move on to my coffee table, which has quite a bit on it. There is some trash, there is some dirty dishes. Do not judge, okay? When I say I have been busy, I have not had much time to do any cleaning. I have not had much time to do any cleaning, so therefore things are quite cluttered, messy, not the cleanest. I'm usually better at cleaning, but since I've been so busy, it's been chaotic. But it's okay because that's why we're doing it now. So I'm gonna move on to the coffee table now. I am now done with the living room, and that took honestly longer than I expected it to, even though I should have expected it because it was so cluttered and messy, but I am thankfully done now. I can definitely have a clearer mind now that my space is clear. As the saying goes, clear space, clear mind. I just felt so chaotic with it being so messy, as well as the tree still being up and it not being Christmas anymore. That was taking up a lot of space in the, well, not that much space in the living room, but it was taking up space in the living room. So now that that's clean, I'm super happy. But I will say my pillowcases, I don't have any there just because I didn't think about the fact that I needed to order more since Christmas is over. I'm not gonna keep Christmas pillowcases on my pillows afterwards. So now they're gonna be bare until I get more. And you know what? I don't really care. I don't really mind. Now I'm gonna move on to my kitchen. My kitchen actually isn't that bad because I will say that is something that I try better to keep up with because having dirty dishes annoys me quite a bit. As well as if I need to cook, the dishes has to be clean. Like they can't all just be dirty. So the kitchen isn't as bad as the living room. So that'll definitely be faster. And then after I clean the kitchen, I believe I'm gonna meal prep my dinner for the next few days, just because I know the next couple of days I'm not gonna have that much time. My schedule's gonna be full again. So I'm like, might as well meal prep to take one extra thing off of having to do the next couple of days. Since I have the time now, we're gonna do that. Now the kitchen is completely done and clean, which that didn't take long. It maybe took a little bit longer than I expected, but not too long. But that's only because I was listening to a TV show while washing my dishes and I kept looking back at the TV. So it took a little bit longer and then I swept, as well as I will say I only swept today because I realized I need either more Swiffer wipes or the Swiffer solution, because that is what I use to mop, like my mop solution. A while ago I totally planned to get like a steam mop, but that didn't ever happen. And then when I I don't know, after a while I was just like, those things are expensive. So I opted for Swiffer because you know what? Swiffer still works and it's good for now. We can get one of those things later on, but for now we're gonna stick with the Swiffer because one, easy to store, and two, is not too expensive. So now that that's done, I'm gonna start cooking dinner and meal prepping a few meals for a few days. But while like certain things are cooking that I don't need to keep a close eye on, I'm gonna fold some laundry because there's some laundry that I've just been having sit in my dryer or sit in my room somewhere that I have not folded, and I've been meaning to fold for at least a few days now and put them away, but I have not done that yet. So I'm gonna work on that while I'm cooking things that don't need a close eye on. So we're gonna multitask, and I'm probably also gonna watch some TV while I'm doing that because I noticed, at least when the new year started, I have not been watching too much TV, and I guess that's okay because it means I'm productive in some way. But that's because I've either been working or I've been working on YouTube. I have been in the gym. I have been in the gym. When I said that was one of my goals, I've been sticking to it. I have been sticking to it, and I'm so happy because I already know that I'm gonna get so much stronger and I'm gonna start to see results soon. I also did do an in-body scan. If you know what that is, it's a scanner that detects like your muscle mass, how much fat you have, that type of things. It goes in depth, like how much fat is in this arm or the right arm. It goes super in depth. So I did that and I've been working out. I'm probably maybe gonna do one every month just to see the progress, but I have been quite busy juggling everything, so I have not watched too much TV lately. So usually there's this one day that I typically do have time to watch TV, or while I'm doing chores, which for me, that's gonna be today. So yeah, let me get started with dinner and folding my laundry. For today's dinner as well as meal prep, I'm gonna be making salmon, rice, and broccoli. And I'm gonna start off with the rice, but I will say I have tried something different lately. Instead of boiling the rice in water, I have tried chicken broth, boiling chicken broth and then adding the rice that way so that it gives the rice a little bit of flavor. Otherwise, for me, it's just gonna taste plain. I don't know, I'd rather just use chicken broth. So I've tried that before. So that's what I like to do now, is add chicken broth instead of using water to give the rice a little bit more flavor. We're gonna start off with that because that is gonna take a minute. So while that is heating up, that's when I'm gonna be folding my laundry. That needs to be folded and watching some TV. Here are all of the clothes now folded that I'm gonna put away. That also didn't take too long to do, which is nice, even though it was quite a few clothes. The biggest thing for me is decluttering. Decluttering for me takes so long for some reason. I let things build up too much, but not all the time. It's only when I'm busy. The only task left that I need to do today is finish my food, and then the rest of the night I'm just gonna wind down and relax. I think I'm gonna maybe color in my coloring book. I might do a face mask. I got the Biodense collagen mask, so I think I might do one of these tonight. I'm not sure because I do also want to be in bed by a certain time. I don't know, we'll see. But I do also want to color in my coloring book. I am an adult and I like to color, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's relaxing. So I think I'm gonna do that. I could also start my puzzle, but I think we're gonna color for tonight. Since I just cleaned up, I don't really think I want to put a bunch of puzzle pieces on the floor after I just cleaned up. But for now, I'm just gonna finish making my dinner and my meal prep, and we will relax for the rest of the night. Now that all of the food is done, I'm just gonna plate everything. But I also got a food scale for Christmas because that's something I put on my list, because I want to start measuring the specific grams or macros of the food that I'm eating, because my health and my fitness is one of my biggest goals this year. I knew that that would help me contribute to that. Tonight's dinner and then my meal plan for the next few days. What I like to do whenever I have salmon is drizzle some honey on top. I also take the skin off because I'm just not that big of a fan of the skin on salmon, but I drizzle honey on top, and then there we have it. Salmon, rice, and broccoli, but with honey on top. So good, so good. I'm so excited. Now that I'm done eating, I'm going to get in the shower and do my whole night routine, and then afterwards I'm gonna put on a face mask and color in my coloring book. I just got out the shower, and I'm not gonna lie, I fully had intentions of doing a face mask, but then I read that the Biodense mask recommends to leave overnight, and so I don't feel like doing that, not tonight specifically, just because I'm so tired and I gotta get up early anyways. So I don't want to have to worry about, I don't know, I just don't feel like it right now. So we're gonna do that another night, and I'm just gonna color in my coloring book. I did already do Duolingo because I needed to hurry up and do that, so I didn't forget, as well as read. So now I'm just gonna like sit here and color for a little bit until I go to bed. Today was definitely a productive day. I actually got quite a bit done, which I feel very accomplished. I'm so happy because usually if I have a lot of time, I'm like, what am I doing with my time? But no, today we were productive. I went to an ice skating lesson and I cleaned, I cooked, I did some decluttering, we did some laundry. We got a few things done today and I am so happy about that because sometimes I'm not the most productive, unfortunately. And now I'm gonna color. Now gonna finish my coloring off there. I only got a little bit, just that much, but I was starting to get really sleepy, and so definitely, like I said, super relaxing. I could have definitely fallen asleep doing that. I'm not gonna lie. It's that relaxing. I am all done. That is gonna be the end of today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so that you get notified the next time I post. And don't forget to share. And I will see you in my next one. The fuck? I'm gonna be making chicken, no.